first we can turn it on, right? We decided.
Let's see. Let me turn it back to. What's up, Facebook Live?
Hey, cool. This is not
not
terrible, is it? Okay. All right.
Yeah, probably all right.
Okay. Going. All right. So, just kind of.
He's like running that chair.
That's funny. All right. One day we'll be able to live edit this back live, which will be super cool.
Yeah.
Is this my Crystal Light with energy, or is this your Crystal Light with energy?
Must be yours.
Okay. All right.
Travis,
Crystal Light with energy for the
I
podcast.
don't do that stuff.
Oh, whatever.
Just because half your packages are gone doesn't mean anything.
That's funny. All right, phone's on silent. Phone thing is legit. Like, look how cool Greg looks right now.
Oh yeah.
All snazzy.
That is one fancy little stand.
Yeah, Cassie ordered
That's
it.
like really nice. Ooh. Okay. I should get a bottle of water.
Trying out the new podcast stuff. It's Greg! Awesome. Look how cool Greg looks. He's got, let me come on this side.
Sure.
So Greg's got his cool little phone stand. He's got my computer, my iPad. He's like all kinds of teched out.
Well, thanks to you.
Well, kind of.
Yeah. It is teched out.
Yeah, he is way teched out. Let's see. Ooh, okay, zoomed out. He's gonna die, but that's okay. All right. I wish we could see. Are we able to see? Are you logged on to Facebook? Oh, do you need to upload any more of these?
We're fine for now.
Okay. I was just gonna see. How do we get to? Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. All needs a Team Green fat head. Yes, it does. Get one. That would be so cool. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Okay, Greg's gonna be monitoring Facebook Live. We want to interact with Facebook Live today, guys, in our podcast. So make sure to comment because we want to. Yes, it's
I don't even do that stuff anymore.
oh great! Dude,
I did.
Look at he's
for
got
like 8
like.
minutes.
All right, Facebook on here, Facebook on
So
there,
I'm gonna get rid of this.
camera on here. Oh, I see what you're doing. All right,
Yeah.
dude, he's so techie. I love it.
Did you see my comment?
All right, did you comment?
I commented.
Oh, what did you say?
I don't think
Kodak.
I commented.
Kodak moment.
What camera is everyone using for your?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay.
Kodak.
We're gonna come with this. Let's just use Greg's camera over there. This one's about to die.
Okay. Hopefully mine
All right.
doesn't die.
Okay. All right. I should have Facebook pulled up too. I need one of your cool phones.
Sweet.
That's the most rad thing. We got GarageBand up.
Negative.
Okay. I'm gonna pull it up just so I can see live comments as well. That. Well, how are we doing on power? You're gonna need to watch the power. I don't know how to do that. 63. Okay, we should be okay.
Can I turn your brightness down?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know how you do that now.
What the?
Keep going up. There we go. Okay. There. That looks pretty good. I think the biggest toll is going to be. Whoa, there's us.
I like that.
That's pretty sweet, huh? So I think, yeah, more towards the camera. So back this way a little bit. Greg's going to be panning all over the place with the camera. There we go. Oh, what's he doing?
Get that one set.
What's he doing? There we go. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to get started here in just a second. Episode 4. This means like we... Oh, shoot. Is this one still mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
It is.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
We're good.
Somebody commented and said that we need a Team Green Fathead on the back wall.
Fathead?
Do you know what a fathead is?
No.
They're like those giant stickers. Okay, go to fathead.com after the podcast to claim your prize. Okay, and I am not seeing... Why can't I see the live stream on mine? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're there.
Mine.
All right. Hey, and the camera is right on me.
Yes, sirree.
All right. So let's see here. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your comment about my little boy. He is a cutie. I'll get some pictures. It's actually Mike Jr., so Richard John Robinson Jr., little Ricky. I'll get you guys some pictures. I think I have a picture already, don't I?
There is one up, yes.
Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet.
And so are you.
Well, thanks. Mainly because I drink a lot of Crystal Light.
That is an endorsement, by the way.
It is a brand deal we need to get paid for.
Yes.
So, okay. And then
Okay.
monitor on.
Okay, give me a chit chat into that.
Chit chat right into here.
No.
Here we go.
Okay, why don't we have sound? Probably because is it plugged into the wrong port? I can't remember if it needs to be on that one. Or, let's see. Yeah, let's unplug it from there. No, not that one. Yeah, keep that plugged in. Yeah, plug that one into the computer. If you can. Oh, that could be an issue. You might need to push the computer. You might need to trade places with the phone and the computer. All right. Yeah, let's see if that'll work. Okay, let's record here. All right, testing 1, 2. Oh, let's see. Now we're unplugged. Wait a minute. Where's our mic input? Our mic input's right here. That's probably why nothing's working. Oh, I don't know why it's unplugged in there. Okay. All right.
Testing.
Okay,
testing.
test.
Nope. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
Okay, so let's go ahead and plug that back into the USB sound card. And
Here we go.
test
Nope.
1, 2.
No.
Testing
Testing.
1, 2. Is the volume up? Hello. Testing.
There it
Okay,
is.
we got it. All right, perfect. We always have some sort of technical difficulty right before we
You
start.
talk.
Testing.
Okay.
Testing.
Okay,
Here we are.
can we get our volume up just a little bit? Is that possible, or are we up all the way?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Testing. Hello.
Is that better?
Sure.
A little more.
Okay. Yeah, if we could do that, that's perfect.
Try again.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, cool. Now, let's jump on Zencastr real quick. You guys would be amazed at how much work these are to.
I don't even know what's happening.
And we've done it. This is our 4th time doing it now, and you'd think we'd have it down, but every time, forget. I don't know what we keep doing. Gremlins.
Gremlins come and mess
Take
it
our
up.
memory.
They do, yeah. I may have messed that up actually.
He's a gremlin.
Okay.
You ever seen that show, Gremlins?
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's like
This is
super
the time of
spooky.
year to watch that, isn't it?
So play just some intro music real quick, and let's see where it comes out. Is it coming out the computer? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and I don't hear it at all in the headphones, I don't think.
No. No.
I didn't hear
I
it in
can't
the
tell.
headphones, but I hear it.
The feedback, I think we should be okay as far as the feedback goes. So,
Well, it sounds good in this stuff.
what's that?
It sounds good coming from live though.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Good, okay. You're monitoring live sound?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, I think we are ready to get going. Sorry. Whew. I should not burp while we're doing the podcast.
You know, not unless you're going to rank it. Give it a score.
Then
you should.
There you go. I love it. Okay. All right. You're good to go, Mr. Cameraman.
I am good to go.
Okay. Whoa. All right. I should wear my glasses because I'm semi blind when I do this stuff, but that's all right. Okay. And then as far as keeping a timer, yeah, I think we need to get a clock to make sure we stay on cue with time.
Yeah, just so we know how we're doing.
You
need to know, Travis, the time is going to be right there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay.
So we can peek over if we need to.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, our mic is right here, so we'll just kind of keep that in the middle. So that's our Facebook Live mic.
Okay.
So the sound should be about 100 times better than it was last week. So
good.
Hopefully that's the case on
Yeah.
Facebook. Now, real quick, guys, before we start, again, I said this just a minute ago, but we really want to get your guys' feedback.
Feed something.
This is not good if I already can't talk and we haven't started the podcast yet.
A few sleepless nights already.
Yeah, that's right. So we had our baby boy just a few days ago and we haven't slept since. So that's why. But it's all good. We're excited. So, okay. I think we good to go?
I think so.
All right. Let's see here. And I think the name change is official, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it.
All right.
It's official.
I think so.
Ready?
No. Yeah, I probably should be ready. Phone's on silent?
Mine's out there.
So.
Okay. Better place for it, I guess. All right. Anything else we need to do before we start?
So the name is officially
Yeah.
Academy, or
Oh.
is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that your pen?
No,
Can I
no,
borrow
just-
whose ever pen that
You
is?
can borrow this pen.
Okay,
You
thanks.
can have that.
I better
Yeah.
change that in the script real quick.
Take this.
I'm probably going to say it anyway on accident. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. All right, podcast number 4. This will be in iTunes later today. We're working on getting it in the Google Play Store or the Google Play, whatever they call their podcast store.
That sounds good.
Yep, I'm an iPhone user, so I don't know what they call it. And then there's a few other platforms we're looking to get it on as well. So if you guys haven't subscribed to our podcast, please go onto iTunes.
Right.
In fact, get on your phone. And on your phone, there's an app. If you don't have it, it's called Podcasts. And you need to download that app, search Real Estate Hustle, and subscribe. So we want to get as many subscribers as we can. The more the merrier, the more we can all learn together, which is basically what we're here to do.
That's
so
exactly right, yes.
Cool. All right. Well, and then you'll do the switcheroo to the.
Oh, yeah.
Is it go? Is that the one? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
All right, and then just get this because I want to be able to look at that a little bit more. So there.
Feel good, Travis?
I feel great.
Okay.
Always feel
Microphone up just a little bit more. All right. I think we're ready to go.
Colors down.
Okay. Hey, Michael Wells, how you doing? You joined us right before we started. Hope you're doing well, man.
How are you seeing that?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's do it.
3, 2.
Hey, Real Estate Hustlers, welcome to Real Estate Hustle, a podcast about everything to improve and grow your real estate career. We are broadcasting on Facebook Live today in our studio in Rexburg, Idaho, and we are very excited to be here as always. You guys make sure to join our private Facebook group to view the live stream each week. We like to interact with our Facebook Live viewers. So if you guys want to be a part of our live broadcast, search Real Estate Hustle, join the closed group, we'll get you in there. It's not just limited to real estate, folks. We've got a ton of people from other industries in here now, all different sales industries, which has been awesome.
Yeah, it's been great.
And around the world.
Literally.
So, yep. We've got our buddies in Australia, and we love to have them. So today we are here in our studio with one of our top real estate hustlers, Travis Green.
Hey.
How's Travis today?
I'm great. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Greg's on our tech side, and as we learn every single week, it does take a team to make these things happen.
Absolutely.
So we're always running into all kinds of issues. But our show today is brought to you by the Real Estate Hustle Academy. Now, guys, the Real Estate Hustle Academy is a very hands-on group instruction boot camp to jumpstart your real estate career, to improve your career, or to break through any plateaus that you've currently facing in your career. So stay tuned for more information about the Real Estate Hustle Academy. The next academy is starting here in just a few weeks. So now, Travis, well, first of all, I guess, to our audience, hope everybody had a great week. And we've hit some pretty big milestones in the Real Estate Hustle, which has been exciting.
Boy, and in such a quick period of time. It's been great. We really have. We hit some milestones, had a lot of viewers, a lot of people signing in, and it's really been great.
Yeah, I think about a week ago we had 28
I was going to
people
say
in the group.
less than 30.
Yeah. And we're up to just about 200. So
Yeah.
we are going to, and we'll show you guys this video, but we will be giving somebody that $100 who shared it the most group. And stay tuned for our next big giveaway that we're going to have in the Real Estate Hustle. So thanks to you guys. Thank you for inviting more people. The more people in the group, the merrier. So, anyway, so Travis, what's new in your life? How are things going for you?
Yeah, things are good. Thanks, Rick. Things are good. It's a beautiful day in Rexburg, Idaho.
It's not winter anymore. It was winter yesterday, I think, but now it's summer again.
Don't they say if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes?
That's the story of Rexburg, Idaho.
Yeah. But it's been a beautiful day today. Sunny, beautiful, nice. Warm weather for this time of year, probably the mid-40s or low 50s, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Warm for us this time of year, but doing well. I had some good opportunities today to show some properties to some investors, and had a great experience meeting with some new people, some new friends, just really getting to interact and get to know some new people. So it's been a great day, and it's a beautiful one outside.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. All right. And we've got a few more people watching. So hello, Seth Bagley. How are you from Rigby,
Seth.
Idaho? And then Susan Guinness Robinson, who happens to be my mom, is watching.
Hey, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Awesome. Hey, we're going to turn it over to Travis for some state news.
Perfect. Inman recently released an article about the top 7 ways real estate agents annoy their clients. Think about this. Top 7 ways real estate agents annoy their clients.
I hope we're not guilty of it.
I was going to say, do you think this is you? Is this speaking to you? I don't know. But let's just go through with this. So if you're on Facebook Live, type in the comments what you think are those 7 things. How many of them are you doing? Where do you think that you fall in line with this? We all fall into this category at some point or another in a learning experience. Certainly, we have to go through that. But we'd like to know what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you think they are, and let's talk about them.
So we're talking about the top 7 annoying things that real estate agents, or why clients are annoyed at the real estate agents. Top 7 things.
That's right.
Okay, guys, comment below. Tell us what you think they are. We're going to go through them right now.
Perfect. Okay,
Sorry.
Well, it's all right.
When my phone rings, by the way, it goes to my phone, it goes to my watch, it goes to my iPad, and my computer out there.
He's going to start glowing or blowing up or something's going to happen.
I need to turn a few of these ringers off because, last week we talked about the emotional side of real estate, and that one gives me a ton of anxiety every time all 6 of my ringtones go off.
Yeah, I see him panic a little bit. It's good. Well, let's find out. We want to hear what the 7 things you think are the 7 things that annoy clients about real estate agents. I want to find out what those are. Let's talk about them. Let's take a mental inventory about what we think those are. Number 1, in this article.
I'm ready.
Not responding promptly.
Oh.
Really, picking up the phone and responding to a client. Is that hard?
And I just think of how many phone calls we get because they're agent, but they never called me back. Oh, when did you call them? Oh, like a day ago. Right. Come on. Pick up the phone. Okay, I'm glad to at least not guilty of that one.
Yeah,
we are really good, and we really preach that.
That's exactly right. They don't communicate, Seth. You're exactly
right.
Communication, picking up the phone, being timely, being prompt is probably one of the most annoying things that a buyer or a seller can experience because they have needs, they have questions, and they want they want those answers right away. It can be a problem. Shane, you bring up a point that sometimes when you're on appointments, if the phone's ringing and things are happening on an appointment, that you kind of have to defer that for a minute. But as soon as you're done, call that person back.
Yeah.
Or hit the auto text on your phone and say, hey, I'll call you right back or something, because that can be annoying for a buyer or seller.
Oh, absolutely.
But let's move on. Let's talk about the rest of it. Number 2, showing up unannounced. Now,
Travis has a story about
Yeah.
this from today.
Today.
So we are guilty of this one just a little bit.
but
Tell the story.
I wasn't I was unannounced.
It's really funny.
Anyway, so I get with these clients today. We're looking at some properties. The property number that I was knocking on the door on number 506, right next door. It's a townhome. So we have these doors right next to each other, like a foot or two away, and I thought I was on number 504. The key wouldn't fit, and I thought, maybe the key I was given just didn't work, so let me just knock. Okay, no one answered. Oh, door is unlocked. They probably just left it unlocked for me so I can go in because they maybe knew the key didn't work. Going in, and I'm yelling, hello, hello, making sure there's nobody there. The client walks in, I walk in, we start talking, and all of a sudden we hear someone rustling around upstairs in the upstairs. Thought, wait a minute, key didn't work, door's unlocked, I don't know if we're in the right place. Step out and look at the number on the side of the door, and it's 506. We need to be in 504. So we step out real quick, knock on the door next door, and run in as quick as we can so that we don't get caught.
Travis totally trespassed today.
Oh boy, unintentional. It did happen. So once in a while, these things do occur. But I'll tell you, the number two thing, showing up unannounced, and not just on accident like happened to me, but sometimes agents will just say, hey, let's just go look at this home. I don't know why we aren't calling ahead. I don't know what makes us think we can just jump in, but showing up unannounced without an appointment is a big deal.
And welcome Eli to the live stream.
Hi, Eli. Glad you're here.
Eli
Glad you're here.
is one of the top lenders in East Idaho.
He is.
Absolutely fantastic. Idaho First Mortgage.
That's right.
Shout out to Eli.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So, number three.
Okay, let's keep going.
Number three, having an outdated website. Why is that important?
Well, I think it's pathetic if people have an old website still.
In today's age, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. There are a lot of accessible tools out there, whether it be there's Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, there's several.
Tons.
That you can have a nice looking website that people can navigate, get to know you, that doesn't look like something from 1993.
Yeah, the days of AOL.com are gone.
Yeah, I was going to say, do they have websites back then? I'm sure they have.
I'm sure they did,
But
yeah.
anyway, so I would say, number three, having an outdated website is a big deal. No excuses. Get it up, get it fresh, get it with today.
Yep, and luckily we're good at that. And we
Yes,
have zero
we are.
coding experience. We're not even good at that kind of stuff, but we have a pretty dang good looking website, I'd say.
I think it looks very good, very navigable, and people like it. Absolutely. So, moving on. How many of you are guilty of this? Number four, showing up late to an appointment. Okay? We know this can
that
happen.
one's tough sometimes.
It is. And there's a lot of variables to that, whether it be traffic, whether it be whatever it may be. Sometimes a buyer just takes longer to look at the previous home or two or three, which sets you behind schedule for the next one.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of variables that happened in that. So what do? Well, you've got an MLS sheet. You've got access to the other realtor. If it's your own listing, then you let them know. Just send them a text, give them a quick call as you're traveling from one house to the next. Say, hey, we're a little behind schedule. We need to bump this about 10 minutes here or there, or 30 minutes, whatever it is.
And at that point, the
Yeah.
client's just going to totally forget about it. They're not even going to be annoyed that
Right.
you're late as long as you give them a heads up.
They won't care.
Yeah.
But again, going back to showing up unannounced, or let's talk about showing up late. Why can that also be an issue? A lot of families, moms are busy. They have kids. They round the kids up, get them out of the house. They have very specific windows of time that they're planning on for things to happen. So it is very, very helpful to let them know what's going on as quickly as possible. So moving on to number five, not responding to a new lead. I don't care how good of an agent you may be. You may be awesome, just like Seth Bagley is, or Shane, or any of the others that are out there who are tuned in. But if we are not picking up the phone and responding in a timely manner to new leads, it doesn't matter how good you are. You got to capture the lead in the business. So within 4 or 5 minutes, I think that you ought to be contacting these people back as soon as possible.
Yep.
Within just minutes. Period. Make sure that you do it. Number 6, ignoring the request of the client. Now, what does that mean? How many times have you maybe shopped for a new car or some big ticket item, and you say, my budget for this new car is X dollars, and the sales guy is showing you things way outside that price range? That's disappointing. That makes them feel like you're just being a salesperson. Don't do that. If somebody comes in saying, my budget is, pick a number, $100,000, don't show them $150,000 properties. Don't sound like the salesperson. Don't be that pushy person out there. We don't want to be that. Listen to what they say. Listen to where they need to be. Sometimes when I'm searching homes for someone and they say budget, I might search 105 or something just to make sure we don't miss something.
Because there's always a little bit of wiggle room in there.
There very well could be wiggle room, or for the extra $20 a month, maybe they can crest over a little bit to get what they really want. But I'm not going to show them $100,000 homes.
Yeah, respect the budget.
Respect the budget. Respect them. So don't ignore the request of the clients. Follow through and don't be pushy. So don't be a salesperson.
That's my pet peeve.
That's number 7 on the list.
Pet peeve.
Number 7 is being a salesperson. I always tell my clients, look, I'm not going to push or that home. It makes no difference to me what you buy. In fact, I don't care what you buy. And they kind of step back and go, what? The reason why I say that, I say, I don't care what you buy. It has to make sense to you. I'm not going to push you into this home or that home. If it isn't right, we aren't going to buy it. But when we find the right home, then I'm going to help push you through this, and we're going to get this done because I don't want you to lose it. Yeah. So there's a balance between being that effective, not pushy, but that effective salesperson, and pushing, just being too busy, too pushy, too whatever it may be. So know your bounds, listen to the client, know what their thresholds are, and abide by them. You'll have a much better experience, and they'll have a better trust in you.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Those are the top 7. We'd like to know what you think that yours are, and let's talk about it.
Yeah, but, Seth Bagley was right on. He said that they don't communicate. That was one of the top 7.
Right.
Shane Sterling, our man from down under over in Australia,
That's
watching
right.
from the other side of the globe,
Yeah.
said that real estate agents charging them too much. Surprisingly, that is not one of the top 7 annoying things about a real estate
Interesting,
agent.
yeah.
I think that's interesting, but it's more along the communication factors, more of the personal interaction type things that people are most annoyed about.
But certainly an issue. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, great. Well, guys, thank you for your comments. Thanks for your feedback. We want to keep this interaction going on Facebook Live. Feel free to jump in and comment at any time. But I think it's time to just jump into our subject for today, which I think I'm really excited to talk about this subject. I think it's a great thing to talk about.
There you go. There you go.
Greg with.
So, Rick, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Now, I know your answer to this, but I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
If I was to ask you to get up on this table right here and do a dance right now for Facebook Live, what would you do?
I turn you down pretty quick.
Why?
I mean, well, if you want to see what a horse looks like, that's what I would look like trying to dance right now. I know that's nothing I'd do in a million years.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is you wouldn't do it because A, you're embarrassed, but one, probably because you just don't know how.
That's true.
I mean, sometimes in life, there's things we shy away from because we just don't know how to do it. But if we knew how, we would.
Absolutely. Yeah, if I was trained in the art of dancing or a professional dancer, yeah, sure, maybe not on the table. That's a little weird.
Yeah,
but we'll save that for Greg. But
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I think once you have that knowledge, the expertise in something, you feel a lot more confident in it.
So when we don't feel totally well trained in something, it's safe to say that we kind of hold ourselves back. Really, we aren't feeling confident. We hold ourselves back. Because we have a lack of confidence in what we're trying to do. So I wonder what are other people feeling out there as well? What limitations do we put on ourselves because we just don't know how or have the training or the confidence to do that?
Well, I think there's so much of it in real estate. I think there's a lot of areas where people feel weak. And it's a normal thing in real estate. Real estate's not an easy career, we've talked about so many times,
Sure.
And there's a lot of areas I think that real estate agents feel very inadequate, and the confidence level is low, which doesn't really allow us to perform the way that we're supposed to.
Sure, and that's true. And I wonder, a lot of people who are listening in and watching the podcast right now, I'm sure that in some way or another, we all deal with the same thing. Sales by nature is something that doesn't come natural to everybody. There are certain aspects about it. Though it can be very lucrative, and especially if you are on commission based, it can be very good. Your potential earning is unlimited to a point, and there's just a lot of benefits to it. But yet sometimes we fail to succeed because we're the new agent, for example.
Right.
Nothing against a new agent. We are all. I think that level of confidence just isn't maybe there yet, and they think I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, and this isn't. I mean, me dancing on the table aside. I mean, as exciting as that would be,
Could be.
this actually really is, I think, a really cool subject. It's something I've really had to work hard on because I myself am not a very confident person by nature. I'm actually a really shy person, and that's something, especially in my real estate career, that I've had to overcome. And you know, it's what we're going to be talking about today are all the things that we've done to overcome a lot of the fears that we have and to boost our confidence. And I mean, if you would have told us 4 weeks ago that we're going to be doing these podcasts, I couldn't even tell you what a podcast was.
Right.
I mean,
We jumped in.
Yeah, we jumped in, we did it. So this is, and now being, live on camera, we've got our academy, we're always on camera, we're on Facebook a ton, it's really out of my comfort zone and not an area that I'm super confident in, but these are that we're able to overcome, all things that we're able to improve on in our careers, and so that's what we're going to talk about today. And I think it's an exciting topic.
So how do that? Let's start that conversation.
Okay.
How do we break through those barriers of confidence that hold us back from the success we either know we can have or dream we can have or whatever? How do we get past that and move forward? What new things can we implement? Give me some ideas.
I think it's important to understand first, when it comes to confidence, we understand that we are our own worst enemy. We absolutely are. The only person that stands in our way of being confident is us.
Right.
We put up the barriers. We create the fear. It's all in our mind.
Interesting.
But we get it. And Travis and I, we've had to learn the ins and outs of confidence, mostly because of the situations we put ourselves in.
Yeah.
You think of just 3 years ago, we were working at another brokerage. We're working, just kind of going through the motions.
Yes.
And all of a sudden we had this wild hair that, hey, we're going to start our own brokerage.
We're going to change the world.
We're going to change the world.
Yeah.
We're at least going to change the way real estate is done, and so we decided to leave our brokerage, to become business partners, to
Right.
start our own brokerage,
Dance on the table.
dance on the table. Really have no clue what we're doing.
Yeah.
We had no clue how to run a brokerage. It was something that we weren't confident in because that's something we'd never done. And we basically just had to figure it out. We had to pray like heck because
Yeah. No.
A, we didn't know what we were doing. B, we couldn't take any of our clients with us because our broker kept them.
Yeah.
And then you look at, in the first 12 months, we were outselling everybody.
Yeah.
And so I think there's a lot of things that we can glean from at least our experience. And we're not trying to brag or to boast or anything like that, guys. It's it's just we want to talk from our experience how too relatively. I for sure am reserved. Travis,
Yeah.
I think in areas could be, I don't know, but in other areas definitely not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we get him talking about jet skiing and we may be here all day.
Oh, yeah.
But
What'd you say? Yeah. So, let's talk about how to get through those barriers then.
Yeah.
One person, if you haven't seen this on YouTube, Mel Robbins, she has a great formula that she has invented and came up with and teaches very predominantly about how to overcome some of these barriers in our lives. And really, it's a simple thing. I think sometimes in life, Rick, I don't know, I think we complicate things too much.
oh my word.
I think the answer to a lot of problems is much more simple than we give it. Think it.
Yeah.
And so she talks about this, and she gives what's called the 5-second rule.
This is awesome.
It is so simple, but so effective. So the 5-second rule is this. It's pretty much when the heat is on, when you're in an uncomfortable situation, or there's something you want to accomplish, somebody you want to go talk to, or a door you need to knock on, the first sale by owner on the street corner that maybe you've been reluctant to go talk to, I don't know, whatever the thing may be. She gives you the simple formula to overcoming that and getting the job done. The 5-second rule is this. You simply say to yourself in your mind or out loud, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you stand up and go do it.
Yep.
That's it. don't sit and ponder and think about it. Your brain has a very short span where it's going to let you do what you think you need to go do, and then it's going to shut you down. So you've got this 5-second rule: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up and go knock on that door. Go talk to that person. Whatever. Go do that as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
And miracles will happen. It's a wonderful thing.
They will. And, you know, if you ever walk into our office, sometimes you might hear, what, you know, if it's a particularly difficult client that we're going to answer the phone, or something we don't want to do, you know, some paperwork we don't want to do, you'll just hear us screaming sometimes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we just do it.
Yeah.
You know, but as far as building confidence, I think that's huge.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up and do it.
Yep. Now, have you ever stood on the edge of a diving board?
I have.
Like not a little one, but like a really high one.
You know, because of my height limitations,
Every time.
everything's pretty tall. Yeah. But yes, I am.
Travis is only 5'2", by the way. I'm just kidding.
5'8".
Okay, so you know that feeling when you're standing on the edge, whether it's a diving board, whether it's a cliff, whether it's something high and scary. I hate being on the edge of things. That just spooks me out. I mean, I'll go fly at 40,000 feet in an airplane. I'm not scared of that. But you get me on the edge of something where I can fall, I just I don't like it.
Sure.
That freaks me out. So, but you know that feeling when you're standing on the edge. You know you can't go back down because you climbed up a cliff, or the ladder is too slippery to go back down, or whatever it is.
Yourself.
Yeah, you're committed, and you do it. That feeling where you just say, okay, I'm doing it, I'm going, I'm committing. What is that feeling, and how do we experience that more in our career, do you think? I mean, because we know we're going to turn around, we're going to look back, and we're going to say, oh man, that was awesome, you know? I've never jumped off a high dive or gone cliff jumping or anything like that and not thought afterwards, whoa, like that was cool. So,
you know, I think for me, there's a quote that I saw a long time ago that I think helped me through some of that, and it is simple. It says, much better an oops than a what if.
Yeah.
You know, I would rather have learned something than never have tried it.
Yeah. And that, absolutely. And you think, so sometimes we're so scared of what will happen if we don't succeed. What happens if we jump off the diving board and we belly flop?
Happens.
Yeah, it happens. Happened to me several times. We're trying to do a flip and I do a back flop. I'm not that coordinated, but really, the worst that can happen is that we fail. And you
learn something.
That's the thing. We can't be so afraid to fail that holds us back from reaching our full potential, because you fail. Who cares? Get up and try something different. Get up and try it again. Failure is not a bad thing. If we can just, I mean, I don't know why failure is even associated with some sort of negative connotation, because, I mean, those are some of your biggest lessons you learn in life. Every failure we've had, we have learned massive lessons from it.
Well, every step of the way of your life, from learning to walk as a kid to being an adult, whatever it is, the mistakes, the failures, everything, the successes that we experience in life are what make us who we are. So don't be afraid to jump in there and create yourself. Create yourself through your effort, your confidence, and those mistakes. So let me ask you this, or let me talk about this actually. One of the things that I feel we struggle with as people, but even agents, is that we compare ourselves.
Oh, gosh.
We compare ourselves with others.
Yep.
With the agent who's been around for 20 years, or the new agent who's apparently rocking it and doing a great job, or seems to be anyway.
Right.
I think a lot of times we compare ourselves when someone else is in their best and we are at our worst. That just amplifies everything that we feel about ourselves, could be right or wrong. So my thoughts is to stop comparing ourselves. Don't worry about the other guy.
Yeah.
When we started our business, when we broke out of the mold, and had we sat there and just worried about everybody, and we did.
We did, and that's a point I actually wanted to bring up. You think about when we first started our brokerage, when we first started Team Green Real Estate,
right.
We broke off. We were nervous about what other people were going to think. I don't know why we were so worried, but we would go, do you remember this? We'd go sit at lunch with the title companies, and guys, we're just being 100% transparent, just real human people, but we would always ask them.
We'd drill them.
Oh, we would. What are people saying about us?
Yeah. But the thing is, we knew people were talking about us. We want to know what they were saying.
But we were so concerned with what they were saying.
Right.
And we shouldn't have been.
Because right now we don't.
Care.
No.
Sorry.
Period. We love our fellow agents.
We do, absolutely.
But we're not worried about what they're doing. We are worried about where we're taking the business, where the level of care we're giving our clients, the concern that we have. We're moving forward. Period. So yeah, definitely don't judge yourself in the negative way. Don't just formulate your plan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm making this change today and implement it. Make it happen.
All right, Facebook Live comment. Shane Sterling is talking about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So he's
Yeah.
saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up on the table dancing, mate.
Oh baby, let's go.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, so maybe there's a limitation to that. I don't know. I don't know.
Thanks for the humor, Shane. We appreciate that. You know, there's a point where we just stopped caring. We focused on only building a successful real estate brand for us, for ourselves. And as soon as we stopped caring what other people thought, I don't know when that change happened, but that is really when our success in real estate catapulted. I mean, that is really when it took off, and we started the academy, we started these podcasts, we started the real estate hustle, we started doing all these out of the box crazy things that normal real estate agents aren't doing. But we highly recommend, guys, make sure to be out of the box. Stop doing what everybody else is doing, and then just stop caring about what other people think. You will waste so much time and so much energy wondering what other people think about you. And this is, I mean, more than just career advice. This is just advice with life in general. Just who cares what other people think? Just go do what you need to do. That's going to be best for you. That is really when our success started going through the roof.
Define your dreams. Define what you think and feel you have to offer the world. Define what that is. Discover who you are. You know, the meaning, really the purpose of our lives is to develop ourselves, to understand our talents and our gifts that we have to share with others, and the meaning of it is to give them away. Don't sit there holding back or a fear or a worry or you're uncomfortable. Who cares? Get out there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and get it done. Anything to add to that before we wrap this up, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, a couple more points I think it'd be great to talk about.
Okay.
We are running short on time, but I think, Travis talked about let's figure out what our goals are. You know, if you want to sell $20 million a year in real estate, $50 million a year in real estate, why not? Other people can do it.
We're doing it.
Why can't you do it?
Right.
You know, there's nobody is so magic or so powerful that they have this, you know, this huge leg up on you that, you know, that they can do it, but you can't. You got to just get that out of your mind. There's no reason why you can't do whatever you want to do in your career.
What helps us with that is the way we feel about ourselves.
Yes.
Mentally and physically.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And that's, I think that the last topic here we should bring up is you guys want to boost your confidence, get out there and exercise and go on a diet. Now, this is not some sort of real estate hustle weight loss program, but honestly, guys, it's something I've struggled with my entire life. I'm terrible at it. And I know I'm going to feel better. I know I'm going to have more energy, but for me, the biggest struggle is just to do it. But when I do, oh my gosh, how much better do I feel? Yeah. It is incredible how much more confidence I have, how much more energy I have, how much better I work with my clients because I'm focused, I have a clear mind.
And it's a lot nicer to be around the office.
Just
kidding.
Much more pleasant to be around.
He's always pleasant.
But, you know, and for me, one thing that motivated to do that, because I'm sure there's a lot of people like me who have really struggled to just to take that leap and to start, you know, whether it's tracking your calories or hitting the treadmill or whatever it is, to get that energy and those endorphins and all of that to start building your confidence. I watched this YouTube video once. I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it in words, so just beware. But anyway, it was all about visualization. Visualize where you want to be. Visualize what you want to look like. Visualize the amount of energy you want to have in it. And this works in real estate. Visualize how many deals you want to close a year. Visualize what you want your business to look like. Visualize, you know, what you want your brokerage to look like if you're a broker. And make it happen. There's no reason why you can't do it. So those visualizations really start building your self-confidence, your motivation, and really help just go in and get the job done.
I'll vouch for that, Rick. And as for me, if I don't get up early in the morning, get my exercise in, get the body moving, I might as well not show up for work. I just drag. I'm not as crisp in my thoughts. maybe not as animated. That phone that rings might get the "I'll call you back later" tap,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
You just are better off all the way around when you're feeling good. So whatever that means, it's a morning swim, a jog, or whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be in the morning. It could be in the afternoon, could be late at night, it could be whatever. But whatever that thing is that makes you physically and mentally awake, alert, and feel good, just do those things. You'll be a better agent. You'll be better all the way around for that.
Yeah.
So we are a strong proponent of getting out there and just move.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
We just had Spartan Home Inspections jump on the live stream. Spartan is one of the
Nice.
one of the top home inspectors
They
here
are.
in the area. They're
Yep.
just fantastic guys
Thanks.
to work with. So for the people who are just jumping on here at the end, why don't you just summarize all the things we talked about, guys? Today's podcast was all about boosting your confidence in your career, whether it's real estate, whether it's any sales career, or just life in general. Give us a recap of what we talked about today.
Thank you. What we talked about are a few keys that are very powerful in our lives, and if we'll do them, we'll succeed and feel so much better. And one of those is getting out of your own way. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging others, comparing yourself to those that you think are doing so great and wonderful. And if they are, be their friend. That's fine. They're doing, they aren't going to capture every amount of business out there and leave you hanging. There's room for everybody, so improve yourself. The second thing is getting out of your comfort zone.
This one's huge.
Yeah.
You guys, people have to do this. This
Have
is
to.
critical.
Getting out of the comfort zone. Yes, trying the new things, getting out of the box. I'm doing this. I'm making this change. I'm going to knock on that door. I'm going to read this book that's been sitting there collecting dust that I know would help me if I just picked it up.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the problem is we overloaded, inundated,
Yeah.
too many things, too much going on. So that comes back to getting up early in the morning, eating right, balance, and fitting these things in. You don't have to eat the whole elephant at once.
Right.
If you have a book you want to read a few pages or a chapter a day in the next few days. Boom, it's done.
Yep.
And all of a sudden it's like, wow, that was great.
Yeah.
So try new things, get out of the box, balance, and do those things. But above all, don't be afraid to fail.
Can I read a quote on that real quick?
Yeah.
So this one comes from Michael Jordan. I think everybody
Cool.
knows who he is.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
This is a good quote. He said it's about his basketball career. He played basketball, right?
Hockey.
Okay.
Yes, no, yeah. Best basketball player.
Just kidding.
Yes.
I really got into sports, but I do know who Michael Jordan
Yeah.
is. So
Yeah.
he
Great.
said this. He said, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed.
Oh, perfect.
Couldn't be a
Perfect.
better quote.
Our failures, our successes, our learning moments are what define us and have built us to who we are. And the road is still before us. We have many opportunities. Don't look at life as this drudgery. It's an opportunity to grow, to learn, to discover. Yes, you'll fall. Yes, you'll win. Everything makes us who we are. So get out there and do that. Hustle. Be the person you know you need to be. Make sure that you're treating yourself right physically, mentally. Don't be hard on yourself. 5, 4, 3, make it happen, and you'll see amazing things take place.
Yep, absolutely. And remember to stop comparing yourself to others, guys. That's such a waste of time. Don't worry about what other people think. And diet and exercise, and then exactly what Travis said, that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So one last comment on confidence before we wrap this up, because we are out of time. Comes from Mark Cuban on an episode of Shark Tank, which I love these business shows on TV. Yep. And Mark Cuban was talking to one of the people trying to get a deal. They were pitching their business idea, and they just really lacked confidence. They were not confident against their competition. He gave some really good advice. He said don't ever discount the value of education, because having education in your field is going to be your competitive edge. So never stop learning. So if you want to be confident in whatever career it is, be the expert in it. And that's really what we've been trying to do, is become the expert in our field so that we can do better than our competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Being the best we can be, and learning and growing and learn from our discoveries and getting outside the box. We want to bring and we want you to bring to us. Give us some notes, feed us some lines, hit the button over there, subscribe, and let us know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what experiences you've had. We want to grow together, and let's talk about them.
Yep, absolutely. Well, guys, we are out of time. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you have any suggestions for future content, please put them in the comments below on our Facebook live stream. Also, if you like our show, please make sure to hit the subscribe button on your podcast app on your phone. And
bring people in.
Yeah,
invite them.
Absolutely. Yep. We will be here every Wednesday at 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time to be talking about, real estate, but also everything else that applies to so many different careers. We'll be back next week, 3 p.m. on our Facebook live stream. Please make sure to join our closed group on Facebook. Go on Facebook, search Real Estate Hustle, and come join that group. We'll get you added into it. It's a great and really a safe place to ask questions, get advice, and network with other real estate agents and people from all different careers now across the globe. So, guys, your break is over. Time to get back to work. Get out there and hustle. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Eli.
What did Eli say?
So thanks, guys.
Oh, hey, thank you, Eli, and Shane, and Seth, and
Mom.
And Mom. Nomar? Did I say that right?
Sure.
Awesome.
Stephanie.
Cool. All right, and Stephanie Tanner. Thank you, or Stephanie Tanner. Stephanie Tanner, that's like Full House. That's cool. Stephanie Calderwood. I don't know if that's your maiden name, but awesome. We appreciate you guys watching. Again, guys, whatever comments you have for future shows that you want us to cover, make sure to put those in the comments. We're anxious to talk about what you guys want to talk about. We'll learn together here in the Real Estate Hustle.
Yeah.
So we do have some cool, exciting news coming up. We are releasing a book that is almost finished. So we'll be talking more about that in the Real Estate Hustle. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty awesome.
That's be great.
We'll have some cool special offers for everybody. And we also have another milestone we're going to try and hit. That'll be coming up in another video. And another big prize. We still need to go deliver our $100 prize to the person who has shared it or added the most people into the Real Estate Hustle.
I hope it's Shane, because I want to go to Australia.
That's right. Wherever you are, we're going to show up on your doorstep. Excited about that. So we will post another video of us delivering the $100 to our winner.
Perfect.
And then the next competition will be announced as long as next prize.
Great.
So,
we're looking forward to it.
okay. Well, thanks again, guys. We will see you probably tomorrow. Not in this, but we'll do another video tomorrow.
All right.
And probably every day.
Every day. Tune in.
Yep. Thanks, guys.